Hey guys, AJ Gore here, and I wanted to take a minute from my fishing today and give you a little quick tip from KastKing. One of my favorite types of fishing, and that is topwater fishing with a weightless Senko, stick bait, sticko. There's a lot of different names for this style of bait. I like to call it just a stick bait or a Senko. What we're going to do on this technique today, let's break it down real quick before I show you how to actually fish with it. You're going to take a swivel, as you can see right here, and I use a uni knot on each end of the swivel and give myself about a 10-inch to 18-inch leader from my hook, and I'm using about a 3/0 to a 4/0 hook. And then of course I want to run the bait just through the top and run it up onto where you cover up the hook itself, and then of course you are going to want to skin it and weedless run that like that so you don't get stuck in the weeds. Okay, so the way this works is, for those of you who are afraid to go take your boat up into the sticks, or if you're going to fish from the bank, right here a lot of people will avoid these areas just because they think it is just a nightmare waiting to happen. I'm going to get hung up, I'm going to get stuck. If you're in a boat, well, you can go in there and get it. You might scratch your boat, but you can go after it. If you're fishing from the bank, if you get hung up, you're stuck. You're gonna have to either swim out there and retrieve it or tie on another one. But of course, being weedless, it really does help you from not getting hung up. So here's how we're gonna fish it. So basically, you want to cast your line basically in front of, in between, or into those trees, believe it or not. And the way that's going to work is you are wanting to pull it out of those trees. See how I got a little hung up there? I'm actually in the trees. You just come out of it, let it fall back down, right? Okay, so now just give it a couple twitches. A twitch here, a twitch there, and let it fall. You give it a couple twitches, then let it fall. This bait actually runs, for the most part, on the top of the water or just a couple inches below. Now it will sink. A stick bait like this is heavy enough, it will sink. So when you do a couple twitches, let it fall, it'll slowly start to do this like wounded fish fall. Now that's half the time when the bass are going to blow up on that bait. Or you're going to see, as soon as you hit the water with your bait, they may explode on it right then. This is an excellent reaction bait. Pre-spawn and post-spawn, and then of course into the summer months when they're fishing up into the shallows, into these trees. Things get a little tough in the middle of the day, fishing slows down, you can go up into these trees and fish them because the fish will like to stay in these trees for cover. So this is a great bait that is an all-around good time, whether it's topwater bite is exploding, or post-spawn, pre-spawn, or just summertime fishing. One great thing to use this is when you see the bass busting shad or chasing shad. That's where the shad are jumping out of the water to get away from something. 90% of the time it's a bass. You want to throw this right into those areas and they will blow up on it. It's some of the funnest fishing you'll do.